I don't know if y'all can hear me today because I'm actually doing this live again. I'm on my way to work. So once again, I'm in my car doing a thing, seatbelts on, all that, good stuff, safety precautions, all that. So today's another catch up on the Strip Club Chronicles. I wanted to catch y'all up on things. Um, Last time I left off was I was talking about me coming over to All Stars after I had left Scarlett's, and I wanted to kind of give you all that update on that. But before I go any further, I want to let y'all know, for disclaimer purposes, that this is my experience. The Strip Club Chronicles is detailing my personal experience, my thoughts, and they will be taken as such. If you guys feel a certain type of way, that is your problem, and it's not necessarily meant to be defamatory or derogatory, but I will keep it real and I will keep my opinions open. My opinions are mine alone. You will not attempt to silence and or fire me because of my own opinions. Okay, that's exactly what this is. It's just my opinion. It's nothing to be rude about. It's nothing to to use as fodder. And I hate having to say this nowadays because it's so dumb. But anywho, I just wanted to say that these are my opinions, my thoughts that don't represent where I work at, any of that. You know what I'm saying? So, if anybody has any issues or anything they don't have a question about, especially if you work with me, feel free to pull me to the side and we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, with that out the way, so once again, we were, I guess, last we were out talked about. Excuse me, I just woke up too, so I don't know English right now. So last week we talked. Like I said, I got let go from Scarlett's, and I said I didn't recommend it there. Um, and I said I got to end up going to another club. So during that time, I was applying for a couple other clubs, and I was just trying to make sure I maintain something, right? And I didn't want to be, I wanted to work at a place that I could, enjoy the vibe with and all that good stuff. And a couple of clubs I went to, but the one I'm currently at is called All Stars, and the club has been around for a while. I've seen it. I've passed by it quite a few times when I used to MC at the Well, in the UTSA area. So it's around about that area. You know what I'm saying? And I used to always, pass it, but I never, never was able to go in. I never took the time to go visit. None of that. And so I filled out an application, and I got a chance to, within a couple of days, actually get a call from one of the managers. And one of the managers, his name is John. And he had called me and he had told me that they wanted me to have an interview. And it was when I had the interview and I got a chance to talk to the nighttime DJ there. It was, I guess the timing couldn't have been more perfect, because I guess they had just got rid of a guy. I guess that was bringing the club down for them and all that, and they were looking for somebody that was nighttime. And lo and behold, I was looking for nighttime as well, so it kind of worked out. And in this case, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and make sure I, keep on track of my schedule. Because don't get me wrong, I was working 4 days out the week, and when I was working at the previous club, I wanted to be there. I enjoyed being there at the time until the atmosphere changed up, And it really did bother me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It really did. And it took a toll on me to the point where I want, it was one of those things where, I do my job and I get out type shit. And I, like, as much as that's supposed to be the thing, you know, sometimes I don't like it when it's just that. You know what I'm saying? When it boils down to literally just, okay, do my job, go home. Do my job, go home. You know what I'm saying? Because then it becomes less of personable, and then it becomes more of, doing it because, oh, it's just a job type shit. You feel me? And so I was like, I'm looking at a place to where I can sit up here and be like, I can enjoy, I can enjoy overall being at. I can legit encourage people to come through. You feel me? And so I took the time to go, look at All Stars. I was talking with the DJ when he was trying to, we was filling each other out, talking about stuff, and going through the audition process, and I did my thing. And I started talking on the mic, and one of the things they loved, a lot of places that I guess they enjoy about me is when I get on the mic, the way I talk on the mic. It's one of the things that they love. And a lot of people, this is not just, me toot my own horn. This is stuff what people have told me. They told me how they enjoy my voice on the mic. How I have that kind of announcer-esque type voice. You know, when I do my, and they love it. And it was just a good time. And we, like I said, so we ended up getting hired. I ended up, getting hired prior, like I think within a couple of weeks after me losing my job at Scarlett's. I think I want to say within 2 weeks, because I did, 2 weeks, because I took a week, to myself, and then that second week, that's when I started pushing it. I want to say 2 or 3 weeks, and was when I started doing it. When I got the job, and it's been definitely a blessing, man. And I overall enjoy the club. It's one of those slow but steady clubs. You feel me? Like, it may not have a lot of volume all the time right now, because we're trying to build it back up. But it may not have a lot of volume, but the customers that are there, they spend money. You know what I'm saying? They're there for a while. They enjoy themselves while they're there, and it's overall a good time. And as far as like drama goes, oh man, it's I enjoy it. I have not had as much drama. It's like the least drama filled club that I've worked at, and it is such a breath of fresh air, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell y'all, how much better it's been. Like, the management there has been so much better. And like I said, I understand no one's perfect. I understand we all got our little hiccups and stuff, but like overall, the management has been one of the best that I've worked with in my time working with the strip clubs. Like, it is one of the best managements I've talked. Like, it rivals when I was working at Trophies some years ago, which that club is now shut down. But and I'm like, it's slowly but surely, like, overall better, like better atmosphere, better, the managers are a lot more receptive, understanding. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, it's just been like amazing. Matter of fact, a couple of the managers that I work with, and one of them actually I'm working with tonight, we're actually sitting back and trying to plot some things on, try to get people, make sure people are coming in and keeping the girls in, keeping the club, working on things to get the club together. Which reminds me, I got to talk to a couple of local artists this week and talk with them. But and also for those of y'all that are in the San Antonio area, or even if you are just a regular local artist, what I want to do is I've been working on something in secret to where that I wanted to tell y'all now that what I'm trying to do is there's a couple of like if you guys y'all know my strip club mixes that I'm doing, and I want to get a section like maybe like an hour or two. Maybe I might go live for like an hour or two or something. And I'll play some of y'all music. You understand me? And like some of y'all local artists, small time artists, I want to be able to get y'all out there because, hey, I want y'all to, I want y'all to have another avenue to have your music heard. So something for y'all to think about. I've talked to a couple local artists already. So, just a couple of things that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely have been slowly but surely wanting to, get comfortable in there first before I started doing anything. Because, like I said, and I even told the manager this, and this is what makes me enjoy them there is because they understood where I was coming from, and I told them I was like, hey, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Since my last job, but the last club I was at, they kind of jaded me a little bit, and I want to do these things, but like I don't want to push and keep them keep it pushing and try to push these things to help make the club better, and I'm walking on eggshells. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like I don't know if I got a job the next day type shit. Like I don't know if that might work for some of y'all out there, but me personally, I don't like having to do that, having to work every day, work on eggshells or coming by working, oh, I gotta make sure I'm doing my work. I gotta make sure I'm doing this, and or you don't know if what you're doing is the right thing, and folks don't tell you until like days later, or you get a call the next, the next day during the day talking about, oh well, don't come in today because, oh well, you didn't do this one little thing right, or when they could have told you, oh, the music was off for, like, man, fuck all that. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, like, not even trying to be rude or throwing shade at the club I was at, but like, I don't like that shit personally. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't. To me, there's no excuse for it. Like, if you want, you want your people to stay, you want your people to be productive. You treat them like people. Even if they're not your favorite person to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're not your favorite person, communication is key. That's what's gonna get you through the shifts and all of that. It's like and that's one of the reasons, like I said, I enjoyed where I'm at. Like I enjoyed the club. I enjoy the club I'm at now. Uh, and if anybody's in the San Antonio area, let me know. I can tell you, come on through. Now, one of the reasons why they are so drama free is because they are preventative in a lot of things. There are certain things that they just they're not they're not gonna take. You know what I'm saying? One thing like I said, it's just something that's about the clubs here in the city. Is just that because the laws are so conservative here, uh, they're very restrictive about what the girls can wear and things of that nature. There's certain things that they have in place that I've never thought was an issue. Like for example, dancers stacking dances. I thought it was just more like good etiquette not to do so. They actually made it a rule there. And then them, I guess when now that I think about it, it's probably because of they tried to, I guess not to deal with other drama shit that I guess the stuff that they've heard that happens in clubs. They kind of prevent that drama there. Um, but overall, I think it's just a overall good time. And it's like I said, I'm definitely working on it to where we can be make it a lot more productive. And I wanted to get it to the point where it's going to be worth it coming in. And there's been times where, like on what people consider off days, where I'll be getting money. It'll be busy, or it'll feel like a damn weekend. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that the club definitely has potential. And I like I said, I like where I'm at now. It's definitely a better atmosphere. And if any of my managers do take the time to, listen to this or watch this, um, I want to tell y'all, first off, appreciate y'all for taking a chance on your boy. That's one. I don't take that lightly. Two, I encourage you guys to keep up the good work. Every last one of y'all. Um, like I said, we're gonna be working on some things. There's some things that could be done a little bit better. Social media presence is one of the things that could be done a little bit better. I know they were, there's a couple of things that they were concerned about that I guess they don't do, but we need to work on the social media presence, especially with dealing with the dancers, because that's really what it's about. Um, but that's one of the things that I'm talking with management about as we speak. Just and also working on trying to get some events going, because we got so much potential there, and I would love for it to be a lot more, I guess, lucrative for everybody. So when folks come in and they see a lot of people, and people know having a good time, it's good, and that's one of the things that I'm working on. Like I said, I enjoy the fact that it's not as much drama. Like, even when customers do act out, we can easily take care of them and get them out the way. You know what I'm saying? Which, that's a good thing. I haven't had too many issues with customers either. You know what I'm saying? Or dancers. That's a good thing. I haven't had too many problems with customers or dancers, so that's definitely, hoping, fingers crossed, that it stays that way. But yeah, so I wanted just to kind of give y'all that update, and give y'all a little bit more story on that. And now y'all know exactly what's going on. I definitely want to have more episodes of Strip Club Chronicles, where I want to talk more about the nuance of things. I want to redo some topics where we talked about strip club etiquette. I want to talk about that again. I want to get some more. I want to be talking to a couple of dancer friends that I know, and see if they're interested in, just sitting there and talking with me about it. And we can definitely go back and forth, and definitely would love to hear y'all thoughts on some things. Like I said, I'm definitely going to be, once again, revisiting some topics and redoing some, and as I learn more, I want to share more with you guys, because honestly, like I've said, and I said it before and I say it again, that the reason why I'm doing these chronicles is because a lot of times, a lot of people, it's either one or the other. It's either people are glorifying this, or people are demonizing this with no context. You know what I'm saying? And they don't understand. I think a lot of it comes from a place of them not understanding what's going on, or them not understanding how it works, or some cases them not caring. And to those that don't care, I say piss off. But but it's definitely something that needs to be addressed. And I really you know feel like if it's I guess one of the things I want to talk about too is just, I guess, if for those of y'all that say, okay, well, it's not my thing, or that's something that I'm not interested in, that's cool, that's fine, that's dandy. My thing is, if it's not for you, don't try to judge people that do want to go, or that enjoy going and spending money. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's their choice, it's their money. You know what I'm saying? And like that old saying goes, what you eat don't make me shit. So if it's not bothering you, then what are you tripping about? But that's going to be another topic for another day. I just wanted to give y'all that story update and wanted to share that with y'all. But I am almost on my way to work, and I'm going to be on the ones and twos tonight, and I look forward to hearing you guys' feedback, y'all guys' thoughts, and all that good stuff. All right, but I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, peace. God bless.